Find the Georgian-Chinese connection using intelligence gleaned from the Picket Gap program. Third Echelon has traced communications between Nicolats and the Chinese embassy to Myanmar. Any suspected connection between Nicolats and the People's Republic of China must be proven before any action can be taken.
Your contact is in place. Our man in Burma, or Myanmar.
Whatever. Where do I find him?
A rooftop a few blocks from the embassy. Says he's under a large red sign. Respond to the phrase, a bright cold day in April. We've updated your OPSAT. To be clear, if you kill anybody, this mission's over. You slip up on this one.
I'll find a fallout shelter and learn some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
Okay, pal. We're here. This is as close as we can safely get in a vehicle. I can't overemphasize how sensitive this mission is. We can't have a single casualty.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Lambert will give you a position for our contact as you get closer. He's had to stay mobile to avoid detection.
I'll find you when the job's done.
Good luck. And my condolences.
I'll find you when the job's done.
I do hope we'll get along. Your profile at the fort said you wouldn't have trouble working with a woman.
It doesn't worry me. Don't bring up Wilkes again.
Sure. Sure. Good luck.
So I do like that interaction in this game. I think it does a fantastic job to really paint what's at stake here, and Sam Fisher as a person compared to. I'm trying to think how to explain that. Compared to. It paints Sam Fisher as a person because the military world, we do have moments where women are not treated. I mean, it's all over, but women are not treated the same, or it's, someone is perceived as difficult to work with because they, are a woman. We go. And I like the fact that for Sam here, he does say, no, this is not about you being a woman. I have no problem with that. Hey, the guy who just died, maybe let's not talk about him. Maybe let's keep him, like, keep his name out, show God, that kind of deal. So I do think that is something that's important for the game to delineate and show that, hey, yes, we are in this area, but Sam understands an asset and an ally no matter the form that they come in. So that is something that I really like. So I did get that first guy here, and one of the things is, like, I can't kill anyone. And if you notice here, it's like, I can't find shit. There's nothing at all in this level. But let's see this. Men, we've reached an agreement with the local police, so you won't be bothered by their presence anymore on your nightly patrols. However, we are maintaining our close working relationship with the Myanmar police force, and you will be expected to enforce the citywide curfew along with our own security needs. This will not affect the importance of your guard or the severity of our intentions. Absolutely nobody has an excuse to be within shouting distance of the embassy, and all law is martial. Colonel Sheng. So, that's how this is going to start. This is one of those few times where I'm like, you know what would be great? If I had the pistol from Chaos Theory and not the pistol from the original game. No communication, which is a bummer. Anything? Nada. And although in this point I do get to be the games, do the games. Are you not gonna work like that? Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here and fuss with that too much. I was hoping I would just be able to hop up and over the back here, but just going by this, I've taken out the biggest threats in the area, so that's going to be fine for me to continue with. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and continue on. To me, these games, like I said, these games shaped a childhood. They helped me decide, like, yes, I'm going to join the military. I think Myanmar also used to be Burma. So Myanmar has always had a very, very large Chinese presence, and it is something that the country has had to deal with, along with a host of, I'm pretty sure, civil wars. I could be wrong. I'm not as confident on most of the history of this country, but save my checkpoint. But I do know that it is something that is to be known about this country. And we are getting to the end of the game here, right? So we now know that, like, Nicolas is, like, he is everything terrible that we thought he was, and we are able to trace that back to the People's Republic of China. Not exactly our favorite notion. Now, this is early on, so one of my fears is, like, hey, I'll get over here, and they will see me. Because it's... The thing with these early stealth games, especially, is it's very, very black and white. Like, come on. It's very, very black and white of, no, we saw you. That's it. That was your only warning. That was your only shot. My watch is giving my bedtime reminder. I was like, who's bothering me? Oh, it's time for you to go to bed. No, I've already napped.
Maybe a trick of the shadows.
There we go. Let's do it like that. I also love how the game is like, yep, here you go, walk across the top of here. It feels like, no, this is actually what stealth should feel like in this day and age when it comes to like you're creeping around on the streets. This is what stealth should feel like.
I saw something.
Well,
A guard's been knocked out. Relay from tech control. Automated turrets are now fully armed and functional. Please advise all personnel off radio.
well, that wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be, but it's gonna have to be what it is.
Redbird 3 to command. I've got signs of hostility in unsecured corridors. Please advise. Colonel, are you
Just lucky that guard down there didn't have to.
ready to cover my patrol while I make a pit stop?
Okay, keep going that way. Tense. Tense, tense, tense. Alright. I thought that there was perhaps another way up, but I could be completely mistaken. And that's not the first time. It's been a while. Some of these games, like I remember playing them a lot when I was younger, but I do know that, like I said, 3 is the one I remember the most. Alright, let's see if I can still do this. Let's do this. I can't shoot that out, can I? Negative. Look at that PNG sky, though. Like, look how static that is on the background. Look how big the moon is. How close it all is. It's so good. Cannot kill anyone. Guards there, guards there. I want to say this is the way I need to go. Okay, he was there, right? Hmm. Okay, so he walked down that way. I need to sneak across the shadows there, over and in. That is so tense. Alright, nobody else is here. I don't see anyone over there. I'm gonna go ahead and just slip in here real quick. Probably down that manhole. And this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna just do it like so. There we go. Took me a second, but figured it out pretty quickly too.